We love hip hop.
Hey. Okay. Let me see how your mic's on right there.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. See that you right there? Let the youths live. Let the youths live. Wagwanas.
We outside, man. You know what I'm saying?
They can't do what we do. We're on tour.
Undisclosed location.
Very much so.
Make sure my mic is turned up good.
See them new bags.
1, 2.
Accessories right
I got some tunage for you here. Some exclusives
for me.
Some exclusives
for me.
We're on episode 400 for the people out there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to go too crazy. Okay, before we even start, I didn't want to go too crazy. Get the cake and the balloons and like the scrippers and everything.
That's
you know
1,000. When we do 1,000,
yeah, because
or 500.
We do 2 episodes a week. We're gonna get to another 100 within another year, right?
Easily.
Like there's 56 weeks in a year, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, maybe episode 500, we can pull out all the stops. Like, not to say that we're not going to have a good time today.
I say 1,000.
A thou-wow?
A thou-wow, dog.
Jeez.
I know, that's yours, eh?
That's a few years from now. Well, you know, we got the bag a little bit sooner than that. You want to start celebrating, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so let's say 500.
500.
500 for sure.
For the comment gang or for the people who are watching on YouTube and the listening audience, 500, I promise, there'll be streamers, there'll be all types of fun stuff. But like I said, I got an exclusive for us. I don't know how much of an exclusive because the internet be quick.
Let me hear it.
Hopefully it's not AI.
I think it's this before, no?
You heard that?
I swear I've heard this before.
This is the first time I'm hearing it. I just put in For All the Dogs Drake, and that's what popped up.
I've
Drake
heard this.
featuring Central C. It's called For All the Dogs.
Yeah.
You heard that before?
I swear I heard that before.
Yeah, listen, man. Internet's got a lot of stuff on it, bro.
It better not be an AI.
I hope not.
And they just match all his words together, and then I took a bit of this and took a bit of that, and have me all messed up over here.
Hopefully the podcast stays up. But we are back. It's the Roast Most Smoked Out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host with the most toast, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Outside Rick, aka End of Summer Rick, aka Episode 400 Rick, aka a bunch of AKAs. We over here, undisclosed location, outside, breezing, chilling. We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building.
You know, as usual, it's Scary Potter. You know what I mean? Stay cooler than the other side of the pillow.
Jeez.
You know what I mean? Make sure you drink your water and mind your damn business.
Jeez.
You know how we do. Staying positive at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how I do. You know, I'm in the cut. That's what I do.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do.
So we here, man. Episode 400, like I was saying, right? Mm-hmm. It's a big milestone. Actually, let me throw an air horn for episode 400. Because like, even though I didn't want to do a big celebration thing like that, it is a milestone. Like not a lot of people reach 400 episodes, fam.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So
especially in the market that we're in.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I want to first off say thank you to I don't want to go a big Grammy speech or whatever, but thank you to the listening audience who's been rocking with us from day one. You know what I'm saying? Yep. To the viewing audience that's been rocking on the both YouTube channels, from the first channel to the one that y'all watching now, just everybody who's been supporting the We Love Hip Hop Network, 400 episodes, plus all the other like podcasts and all this stuff that's come down the pipeline too, bro. It's a blessing to have an audience of people who are tuning into what we're doing.
Very much so. It's a blessing.
Yeah, man. And with you, fam, like I also want to thank you because you have been a great addition to the podcast and the network, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
No, fam, like it's real talk because the audience I've seen from multiple times in comments, people are like, Dusty Wallace, best addition to the podcast. Like, there hasn't been like a adverse reaction. Like sometimes it takes a minute for the audience to get warmed up to somebody.
Yes, very much so.
For you, it was just like right away.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
And I thank the listeners, and I thank the people who watch weekly for that compliment, and that actually gives me more confidence to keep going.
Yeah.
And I just let the work show. You know, I don't got to do all the theatrics and stuff that what you know about me already, right? I just try to speak the truth. And my whole perception of things is like, I'm thankful to be a part of We Love Hip Hop because it is history it was history in the making, and now it is history for the future. So whether they want us here or not, we're here to stay.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And it's something that I hope that the city and the country and the rest of the world will embrace even more. And I thank you guys again for thinking like that I am one of the great additions to this network, and I'll forever be here. You know
well, it's a full circle moment also. Like you were there episode 2. You were our guest, you and Humble, for episode 2. Yep. And that was like a monumental, legendary episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
we'll always, every time we reach a milestone, we're always going to mention episode 2. You know what I'm saying? Episode 1 was cool, but it wasn't like super memorable.
It wasn't like episode number 2.
Right? So for you to be there from episode 2,
yes,
and then come full circle to be one of the hosts of the show, and then here for episode 400, fam, like it's only right, bro.
It's work. It's work too. A lot of people would probably give up. Would see maybe get their first DM from HK.
Oh gosh.
and run for their life, right,
bro?
So it's like, nah, man. You know, I before doing this, I was already at Rogers with 416 in the city. You know what I mean? Before I was already at Maximum FM doing radio.
Yep.
So all is, for me, it's just a level up every time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's just like, I've been doing this. So for the ones who probably was like, who the hell is this beaver looking nigga, or you know what I mean? This dude with gold teeth, who is he? Then they go and do their research. I think they give me, they then, you know, they pipe down.
They see the resume. They see the resume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They definitely see the resume.
So like going back to that, that's where a lot of people might have not got the motion that they were expecting, maybe not got a check yet or something, what they're expecting, and give up.
Yeah.
See, with us, we've been doing this, whether there was money or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we continue going, you know?
Yeah. And the beauty of it is like,
hey, buddy.
You know, the paper comes in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's the dog name again?
His name's Kingpin.
Kingpin in the building, you know what I'm saying?
If you guys can see him right there, I wonder.
They can't see him on the camera, but he's in here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, Kingpin, come here. He's really cocky. Nah, he's just trying to be bougie today.
Yeah, he's really bougie, and
you ain't on camera, fam. They can't see you.
Yeah, but he's a very beautiful dog. He's a Frenchie, but very special one. You know what I'm saying? So very big too.
Yeah, man. But it's a blessing to be here. Episode 400. Oh, also before we even get into all of the stuff, this is gonna be a special episode because I'm going to run an episode, an interview, during the episode. Yeah. Big salute to Poetic Flacco.
Yeah, big salute.
Hold on, let me throw on an air horn for Flacco. Yeah, man, big salute to Poetic Flacco. Exclusive interview. It's about an hour and a half. So this is going to be an extended episode for the audio listeners.
Yeah. Because
they're going to get us having our combos, because we got a few topics we got to get into. Right? And then halfway through this, you're going to get the Poetic Flacco interview. Oh, yeah. All right. Also, big salute to the sponsors, right?
Big salute.
That's the big sign you see behind us. Diamond Club. They got deliveries all over the GTA and across Canada. They're the carrier of cans. They got all types of edibles, all types of goodies. You can hit them up. Oh, this crazy beast coming. You can hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed website or the Leafy Things website. Yep. Tell them the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you, and they'll give you a little discount. Scene.
You don't know.
And something to blend that with, you know what I mean? We got the steaming hot grab on the table right here. Okay, there's different ones there. There's the red herring. There's a little grab of shakers, all types of good stuff. Hit them up. Instagram page is Steamin'. Okay, no G on the end. Steamin' Hot Grabber. All right.
Yep.
Tell them that We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. They'll give you a little discount, man.
Yeah, they will for sure.
Yeah, man.
It's really hot. It's hot, man.
So, okay. As far as some of these news stories, because listen, all that celebration stuff is cool, but bruh, I've been seeing some news stories coming down the pipeline, and I'm like, I can't wait to podcast.
Well, we here.
Okay, so let me ask you first, because the first thing I have to bring up is Akademiks crashing out on Bricc Baby.
Yeah.
Okay, but before I even bring that up,
Yeah.
it's two content creators going at it.
Yeah.
And I want to bring up a subject before we even get into their subject.
Yeah, for sure.
Is content creator beef more lit than rap beef now?
Right now, yeah, because half these rappers is cap.
But because like it's not even just rappers versus rappers, but like content creators versus rappers, or content creators versus content creators.
It's wild right now.
Like I feel like that's more exciting, or that gets more traction that we're seeing right now than just rapper versus rapper. You know what I'm saying?
It's very much so, and it's like, it's entertaining seeing two computer geeks go at it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like when I see Joe Budden and when Gilly and Joe Budden were going off, that's like kind of like two rappers who've become media guys.
True.
Going at it, right?
Yeah,
so it's very possible elbows can get thrown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now when you see Akademiks talking about he'll put 300 thou wow on your head top,
gosh,
and get your own friends to knock you off, that's kind of
okay. So let's line up some of these beefs here, because before we even get into Akademiks and Bricc Baby, okay, there's multiple. You just mentioned Gilly and Joe Budden, which is kind of resolved because they went on each other's shows, but there was still a little bit of smoke. But there's still Charlemagne the God and Joe Budden. Yeah. They don't see eye to eye right now. No. There's Joe Budden. Joe Budden's in a lot of them.
Joe Budden's in a lot of things.
Yeah. There's him and Rory and Mal that are still setting shots at each other. Right? Yeah. There's Fresh and Fit versus Joe Budden. Wait a minute. Maybe Joe's the dominating factor.
I think Joe is the problem.
Yeah. But there's other ones.
I love Joe.
There's Adam 22 versus all of the West Coast guys that left No Jumper and stuff. Figmunity, right?
Yeah. Shout out Figmunity though.
Right, but there's that beef. So there's multiple content creators. And this is just in our hip hop world. We're not even talking about like the Fousey 2 versus this guy and this, you know what I'm saying? We don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, it is getting wild. It's like the world is a bunch of characters.
Yeah.
And no, sorry. The whole industry, everybody has their own superpower.
Yes, bro.
And we are just a bunch of you have vigilantes, and then you have the evil guys. You know what I mean? Like Akademiks right now. He's one of the evil guys.
He's an evil villain.
He's a villain. He's out here to get you. He'll throw cheeseburgers at you
but he's one of the villains that you kind of root for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, even down here, bro. Like there was the ones, like I don't want to get into because we're super sensitive in Toronto, but there's the Six Talks and Rock Boy and all these different people. Everybody was there's so much content beef, bro.
And you know what it is? I could understand, because it's kind of like the music industry too. Mm-hmm. Like when it comes to the music side of the things, you want to put out the hottest record. So what you content creators are doing is like, I gotta be first to that computer and put on what's hot right now, because it only lasts for about 72 minutes.
Yeah, 72 hours.
Or 72 hours even, right? Yeah. I was giving it a shorter time now. I was like 72 minutes.
The day is not even done. This shit is done.
This is done. They already have to be on the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Because someone else is coming with the hotter content.
Yeah.
So it's a race for the content to who's doing the most content, and it's a race for who got the best content, and it's a race for not repeating content.
Who's going viral?
Yeah, and who's not repeating content.
Yeah,
right. Because like some people see things and then they're doing it, right? Mm-hmm. Which is it's the news in a sense, right? So you're gonna repeat what you see on the news. I understand, right? Well, man, it is getting to the point where everybody has their own superpower and they're ready to use it now.
Yeah, fam. We're like watching Avengers Endgame or something, bro.
Oh, it's on. It's on.
So I'm going to play a little something from, actually, you know where I'll play it from? I'll play it from my Instagram. So I'm going to open up my page here because the reason I'm going to use mine is because I put the best slides. I did a slide of about 6 slides of Akademiks going nuclear,
insane,
super crash out mode. So here it comes.
The things he said.
y'all could print it, press it, put it anywhere y'all want. So I dressed them niggas over at No Jumper.
Said you could print it, press it anywhere y'all want.
Of course, Sharp, the fucking bum, and then the other nigga, Bricc Baby. Both of them are bums.
We love hip hop.
I haven't watched the video, but I seen people messaging me about like a comment or a quote. I think that little nigga, Bricc Baby, said, yo, Ak, if you was living in the West Coast, you'd be paying my rent.
Oh, you know what I should do? I'll play the Bricc Baby, what Bricc Baby said first.
Get that and try it.
And just how it even started is because they were commenting on the No Jumper news show.
Yeah.
On Akademiks' relationships thing, right?
Yeah.
And I think some talk of the Cheech, you know, with all due respect to the LG, right? They put some type of thing on his name that he might have, because he told a story about being with a transgender hollering at him. And when he found out, like, he never went to go forward to go check her or him or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? So he told the story himself on his stream.
Yeah. They
reacted to that. They kind of had some jokes for him.
Yeah.
Ak caught wind of that and gave him a little pow pow.
Yeah.
And that was it. Right? But then Bricc Baby, when he came back into work the next day, Flocka was like, hey, yo, Akademiks responded to what y'all were saying the other day, and he was light. He didn't go crazy. He was just like, yo, man, a Jamaican, don't put that type of stuff on my name. But Bricc Baby, yo, fix up, right? He was light. But when Bricc Baby heard that, he responded. So I'll play what Bricc Baby said was what made Akademiks go so crazy.
It's crazy.
Not once in here he's saying that this isn't true.
Yeah, so look, check it out, man. I'm a certified stepper, bitch. Watch your motherfucking mouth before you talk about me, nigga. On the dead homies. Yeah. Like certified, bro. On the dead homies. Like, nigga, don't play, cuz on 6 nigga sit on the couch and really have pressure on your ass.
We love hip hop.
At the end of the day, you don't pop out or nothing like that. It is what it is. I said I apologize, but nigga, you going in here talking about a failed crib, nigga. Check my resume, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. I'm known for slapping bitch niggas like you, nigga. I would say more, nigga. You lived in LA, nigga. 6 you be paying my rent, bitch. Dead homies, nigga.
So that's what he said. Right? Dead homies, nigga.
You pay my rent. You pay my rent, nigga.
Right?
I'm
so
dead homies.
That's what made Akademiks respond in this way.
And y'all could print it, press it, put it anywhere y'all want. So I dressed them niggas over at No Jumper. Of course, Sharp, the fucking bum, and then the other nigga, Bricc Baby. Both of them bums.
We love hip hop.
I haven't watched the video, but I seen people messaging me about like a comment or a quote. I think that little nigga, Bricc Baby, said, oh, Ak, if you was living in the West Coast, you'd be paying my rent. Bricc Baby. My nigga.
Damn. He's about to load up.
I don't get extorted, my nigga. I don't know what type of shit you're talking about, but before you think I'd pay your rent, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Before you think I'd ever pay your rent, I get your own homies. I pay them to knock you off. Stop it. No nigga extorts me, my nigga. Stop it. You're a bum-ass gangbanger who gonna do what you gonna do.
Big Ak.
And y'all could print it, press it, put it anywhere y'all want.
Hold on, there's another slide. There's more.
Stop acting like you some. I'm telling you, your own homies. I get them a 300,000. You be gone. Stop playing, nigga. Big Ak talking about I'll be paying you rent. Stupid.
That is
you up
crazy.
at No Jumping, nigga, working like a slave, nigga. Keep doing that. Stop fucking playing with me.
Wow.
All that gangster shit you talking, we ain't trying to hear it, nigga. You a content creator right now. Stop it. Talking about like you some big bad. My nigga, like, bro, you niggas don't run shit. And if you really think that, let my show go good in Jersey. We go to Miami, LA. No, before we get to LA, Atlanta, we gonna go to LA. Niggas, you stop that. You stop it. Whatever is you talking about, nigga, the fuck is you talking about? You a peon, nigga.
Ooh, peon.
Nigga like you, bro, stop playing, nigga. Like you really like a broke nigga who's working, risking it all for, like, stop playing, little nigga. Like, tweaking. You think you, stop. You think you was about to extort me? I'll give your homies 300,000 to can choke you to death. Stop playing with me. Don't say no shit like that.
I love Big Axe energy right there, dog. That's that Jamaican in him. That's that Jamaican in him right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, hold on. You just mentioned the Jamaican?
Yeah.
Before he did the stream, this is right at the beginning of his stream.
Yeah.
Okay? He usually starts a stream on Twitch and Rumble before he gets to YouTube.
Yeah.
The man was running all of the bonfire tunes that he could pull out of the reggae the woodworks, bro. He was playing Buju, he was playing Vibes. Everything. I was like, every song that bonfire upon a,
yeah,
he played every one, bro. I was like,
the fireman came out, Capleton.
Bro, he played a Capleton. I said, bro, I had to jump in the comments like, okay, Ak, we get it. Chill. Don't get yourself canceled.
From all of them now.
He was offended by that comment, bro.
Oh my God, burn them out.
Gang niggas, they ain't got shit going on, nigga. Facts. Work your job, clock in, clock out, and tell the what is you talking about? I ain't even see the video. I just seen people send me the comment. Boy, you tweaking out.
The man said he's tweaking out.
My niggas, all y'all game bang niggas, y'all all get rid of my money. 6ix9ine came over there and ran the whole shit. Walk through y'all land, nigga. Pay. It's all about who you got money, and I got the money. You broke. Nigga, I tell your whole set to pack you out. Chill out, boy.
Wow.
I don't know what you on, like, I don't know what you think you like gassed
He was
out.
ranting so much I didn't even catch some of those parts.
You're not that. You're just like
he gonna have Bricc Baby looking at his boys kind of funny.
Hey, they're gonna be looking at him funny, like, you gonna let this blogger nigga, with all due respect to Ak, okay, because he's Big Ak now.
Yeah.
But in roots, he's a blogger nigga. He's not a street nigga.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of street or ex-creep niggas who have had smoke for Ak.
Yeah.
And Ak is not backing down anymore. Ak got the bag now.
Got the baggy.
So when he's talking this stout, it makes your niggas look at you like, bruh, you're gonna let this nerd nigga get away with talking shit about nigga on 6-0, what you gonna do?
on the set, on all the dead homies, cuz.
Like, that's different, bro.
We're gonna have to stomp him out, cuz.
And if or you gonna have to do something, or you might not be able to be down with the set no more. We can't have a man just talking crazy like that.
They would just DP him. They wouldn't kick him out the set.
So you're saying that Bricc Baby is a pending DP coming?
Just maybe a little bit.
Like, unless you do something about, but I'm not trying to incite no violence or anything like that, but I'm just saying, this is gangster.
Yeah, exactly. But you got to remember all that woofing on the net now, right? In his sense, he knows all that woofing on the net could get him really knocked off.
Who, right? Ak or Bricc Baby?
Bricc Baby, because the environment he come from.
Right.
So where he come from now, a guy like Big Ak now saying, I'll pay all your niggas to pretty much knock you off. That is some heavy duty wordplay that Ak is using now. Now, mind you, Ak isn't a guy who I don't think gets out on the road like that, like be hanging out in the streets and shit.
He don't. From what he says he's not a street nigga.
Nah, he on his computer, man. He doing what he got to do, right? So in that fact, I know Bricc Baby just looking at him now like, oh yeah, you gonna pay me, my niggas to what? To what? To what? All right, cool.
He better watch all his niggas, make sure they stay in the room.
Yeah.
Nobody's going in their phone. You know what I'm saying? No Cash App notices are going off.
If Ak wants to right now, he could be like, yeah, I just sent your nigga 300K. Figure out which one got it.
Yeah, guess which.
Oh my God.
Hold on. There's a perfect one for that one. Which nigga got the 300? Look around at all of their faces and see. You know what I'm saying? And let them really figure out which one of them I sent the Cash App to.
Holy.
Because they're all going to share it and knock your head off.
Right? So you now in a whole world of speculations and PTSD and paranoia is gonna be up on a whole nother level, right?
Setting Brick Boy's brain crazy.
Crazy. I think Bricc
Ak
Boy
is a scientist.
Yeah, he actually said. I think Bricc Baby set himself up for that one.
But you know what? At the same time, and I'm play a little bit more of this in a second.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel this is kind of set up because I'm there thinking to myself, we know Bricc Baby because we follow the scene, right? We're in the media, right? And he got fans, obviously, but he's relatively new to the No Jumper universe.
Yeah.
So not everybody's familiar with the Bricc Baby yet. But when you got Akademiks who goes and gives you, let's say, about 20 minutes of crazy smoke, now you know who a Bricc Baby is.
Yeah, because we're talking about him right now.
We're literally probably spending more than 10 minutes on this, right?
Yeah.
So this helps somebody like Bricc Baby, and Akademiks knows his voice is big.
So in a sense, Ak is giving Bricc Baby an alley-oop right now.
Basically.
But
whether it's in smoke or not.
But still telling him like, yo, listen, I'll pay your niggas to knock you off, knock your noodle.
Yeah. But I'm sure like if you go and start putting Bricc Baby in the YouTube search engine, Bricc Baby Akademiks is going to be one of the first terms. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all it takes.
It's like an Akademiks rant, even though it's heavy, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very Hennessy fueled.
Yeah.
It works.
It works. If you could get Big Ak to be pissed at you for one day, that's a super alley-oop. You're good.
Fam, look at Chromas. He used to spend 20 minutes in the beginning of each stream just going crazy on Chromas, calling her all kind of bitches and hoes. And people know in the States who Chromas is.
Very much so.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though because it's more of an OF thing, but it's not off of the music.
But Akademiks really helped, fam.
Very much
People
so.
are like, who's this that he's spending 20 minutes screaming,
yelling,
right?
Losing his whole...
I gotta go look her up. If I'm somebody who doesn't know who she is or who doesn't know who Bricc Baby is, I'll be like, why is he going off so much? Let me go and take a little Google and see who this person is. If I like anything from this person, hey, I'm gonna go follow it. Follow the Spotify, whatever it is. Yeah. You never know, fam.
Never know. Never know.
Let me play a little bit more.
What you on like? I don't know. What you think you like gassed out? My nigga, you're not that. You're not that. You're just like you think you was about to extort me? Me? I'll give your homies $300,000 to fucking choke you to just like a nigga who's trying to get a paycheck. Do that and keep it moving. You must think that I'm not
That's a crazy pause.
a nigga who's...
He's like, what's next to say?
Bro, boy, just stop playing with me.
Man, just blinking at the screen.
Just stop playing with me. I don't care what you got going on, nigga. Just stop playing.
This is like
don't even say shit like that. Boy, you a fucking peon, nigga. I will walk up. Matter of fact, when I come there, nigga, you could be a no jumper, nigga. I'm walking in with everybody who I'm paying. You won't say a fucking word. You won't say a fucking word, nigga. You could beat her in no jumper when I'm coming through. You won't say a word. You're a fucking lame ass gangbanger. I don't care what gang you in. You ain't doing shit.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay, listen, I know Ak got money and everything, but Bloods and Crips are... They're in history, bro. You can't be like, I don't care what gang you're in. You're part of a huge gang, bro.
Yo,
what the hell?
Even a blood set down in Jersey will come for your ass.
No, but he's isn't Bricc Baby like a certified everything Crip? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, from my knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, so like, and
what is he rolling 60s?
On 6-0. He keeps on saying that, right? So like, I can't. Listen, with all due respect to Ak, you can't just be like, I don't care what gang you're in, bro. Like,
that is crazy. Well, you know what? Maybe he's on his Charleston White tip. You know what I mean? Doesn't give a shit.
Like he said in this rant, because the rant's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That some of his security be police, right? Or ex-police. So he don't care. He got that kind of money.
He got that type of money.
But let me ask you, does money overrule gangster shit? Because, and I'll give you an example. Drizzy Drake. Okay? Drizzy Drake, he's always known him. People used to diss him, call him the soft guy.
Yeah.
They had all these memes that compared Drake to softness. You know what I mean? Tissues, all these types of these jokes that they had back in the days when he was on his come up. When he was getting his money right.
Yeah.
He got his money right.
Yeah.
Mob ties. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody talks smack
6.
about the boy.
666.
Right? You scared to come to the 6. Like it turned in, and I'm not saying that the boy is soft or anything, right? I'm just saying that money has made it where like, don't even try something. Somebody's gonna touch you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Well, remember his name came up in the case with XXX.
Yes. Like they got him on some like, you're a gangster now. You know what I'm saying? Like we know the Drake come up wasn't from no gangs and different, you know, them sets and different things like that. It was just him coming up Degrassi or whatever.
Yeah.
But when the money came in, the beard and everything,
and all that, the braids,
don't touch this guy or somebody's going, you know what I mean? Popcorn, somebody's going to pop out.
Someone's going to pop out.
Right? I feel that when you get the bag, and I'm not talking about just some money. I'm talking about the bag.
The bag.
It overrules niggas in the streets might not be able to talk to you no more.
Nah. I beg to differ because that's when the streets come back. Those wolves come back to eat you.
Yeah, so but if you have your own wolves, then you're like...
Yeah, but those wolves are still feeding the wolves on the street too. If you have your own wolves.
I'm just saying, like, if you got the bag, you have your fortress.
Yeah.
You got your dogs.
Yeah.
You only go to exclusive places.
Yeah. So
when it comes to gangster niggas, like niggas who don't really have the kind of money you have, you can really get them touched for real.
Of course you could put some potato chips on their head. Of course you could, but...
You're sitting on 500 mil. What's a couple of 100,000?
Nothing. And a good lawyer for them if anything was to happen. Right?
Yes. This is what I'm talking about, that kind of bag. Once you start seeing, not even 500 mil, because I don't think Act's sitting on that. But see, like you start seeing past 10 mil.
But see, you're still in trouble though. You're still incriminated. You're still doing wrong. Because you're saying or you're doing that. You're still the person doing it. Because you have the time to premeditate it and put up bread.
Yeah.
To put some potato chips on someone's head. Right?
Yeah.
So you're kind of like you're still an accomplice too.
But that's if it goes there. But you can still say, yo, don't fuck with me because I actually have a bag that could get you touched.
Yeah, but he's saying I'll make your own friends betray you.
That's the kind of bag he says he's has.
Yeah, so that means and money will make people do some evil things.
So it's overruling the street shit now. The gangster stuff, once you talk to certain people who have certain bags, that person has enough money to get a whole gang.
And then serve you up.
Yes.
And you wouldn't even know you're being served because money, like they say, money is the root to evil?
It's the root to evil, and to me, is the grand equalizer, bro.
Yeah.
Because a nigga who wasn't gangster before can now go up against
gangsters.
This man's telling you, I don't care what gang you're from, bro.
We'll come for you.
Yes. That's a big thing to say, fam. That means I'm comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't touching me. Like, he feels that confident, bro.
He is that confident because his money's right.
It might be false confidence. Who knows? But when you got that kind of bag, like, we're from the streets, so we're not gonna be like all of a sudden talking crazy to street niggas, right? No, because we've already talked crazy to street niggas when we were in the street
with no money,
right? With no money, but like if we were nerds and not all those, and I'm not trying to say Act's a nerd, but like being a nerd is nothing wrong with that. Like
no,
if you were like a guy who wasn't in the streets, but now you got stupid like an athlete, now you got stupid bread. You could be John Morant.
Turn into a situation where you were in a good situation, you come from a good situation, but now you're making your situation worse. Yeah, like bad.
Or you could just be like, I got so much bread, like
because of your bread.
Yeah, because I got so much bread. Like I want to be a gangster now, and I could hang out with the gangsters. I could tell gangsters to go suck a dick and all types of things. I can do that because what? You're gonna come to my fortress and come see me?
No,
y'all niggas don't even go past your block.
Straight. No, I hear you.
This is why he's talking this way. Yo, fam. Salute to Akademiks.
Salute, though.
And salute to Bricc
Wiles, man. I like the way he was just dropping his. I can't even go on anymore, but I want to hear some more from him. But see, when he attacks you, it's a different attack, bro. It's really verbally violent.
But it's gotten worse over the years, bro. And I feel it's because the more O's that he starts seeing in his bank account, he's just like, Meek, before, because people used to say he only has that kind of energy for women.
Yeah.
But if you take the list, there's Meek, there's Lil Baby. All these guys are supposed to be the guys.
And he gets at them.
Crazy. Talks crazy to them, bro. It's like we're in a different world now, fam.
I get serious.
Bro.
Holy smokes. Yo, that them trees be smoking, man, got me feeling.
Hey, salute to Diamond Club right there, yo. I got another story.
Yeah, give me one.
And we had a debate about this off camera, and then it started coming to fruition. And I said, you know what? I cannot wait to see Dusty Wallace. So the pic dropped. Speaking of No Jumper, the pic dropped of Lady SB on No Jumper.
I seen that.
Right?
Yeah.
She did the interview. And listen, I already spoke to Flacco, and people will be able to hear this in the Flacco interview for the listening audience.
Yeah.
He says he reached out to her and he got Sharp, who's going to be doing the interview.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening is Sharp and Adam did the interview. Bruh. And this is the little her at the photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? Getting some pics done. You can see that?
Oh, no, I seen this.
Spin around for the people at home. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I was actually just about to do that.
Welcome to America.
Adam.
Now I said, welcome to America.
Like, turn around, let me see that.
Spoken like a true porn director, right?
Yeah, that's how he is.
Shit like that.
Nah,
he ain't gonna be able to tell you what you. He ain't gonna be able to tell you none of that because he gonna be in cuffs too.
And for the people who don't know, Lady SB, Toronto rapper, she went viral on the Real Toronto podcast after she had this crazy story about sending her ex-boyfriend's kids to Child Protective Services, making up a fake story. She said she AI'd her bruises and all types of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now, we debated whether it was a fake story or not. That doesn't matter at this point.
Mm-hmm.
My whole thing is, this is going to take her to places that she's never seen before.
Yeah.
Right? Because the world rewards effery.
Pretty much right now, yeah.
So now she's on No Jumper. What else do you think she got coming up next now? Like, she's already there in LA.
She's gonna have to cut a video. I hope she cuts a video.
Oh, I think that's just what goes without saying. You got to do that.
Hope she does. Is she gonna do some porn?
I don't think so.
No?
I think
she's not gonna go to Unplug? Get plugged?
I think that, and listen, I'm going to be respectful because they're ladies.
I'm not dissing.
But that route already kind of happened.
Yeah.
With Chromas, right?
Yeah.
And if you already seen what happened in that route, in that path, you already see, okay, this is the blueprint to get there. But it was what happened after all that plug talking and all that type of stuff happened.
Yeah.
The kind of backlash she got. Let me not try to follow the same. If she's smart, don't follow the same thing.
Don't follow the same route.
You know what I'm saying? Don't get nutted on. Don't do any of that.
That's what I'm asking. You know what I mean? That's what I'm asking.
Right?
I can't see it going anywhere else, really, because what are you there for? Are you not there for? You're not there for like a #1 single or something. You're there for the effery.
Yeah, for the clout. Well, from the clout that happened from that interview.
Yeah, they're not there to talk to you really about your music.
But the same thing happened with Catch Me Outside. What was her thing? Catch Me Outside. How about that?
How about that?
And then everybody wanted to ask her, what was that about?
And now, there it goes.
And then she went and she got a record deal for like, I don't know how much million.
Yeah.
Right? The Daniel Bergola chick, Bad Bobby.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Who's supposedly with Chief Keef.
Right? Yeah. And then when she finally went to the OF route, and she opened it the first day, all the pervs popped out when she said she was 18 and she started her OF. And she made like $1 million in a day.
Easily.
I think she made 1.5 million in a day or something like that.
So he's saying, what he's saying, the Lady SB has to like open up her OF and make it real?
No, I feel that if she's smart and like, listen, she don't have to listen to me, but I feel like I got a little game here.
Mm-hmm.
Hold off on that for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Ride the clout of this little story.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, the world rewards effery, right?
Right now.
So people are going to be like so intrigued. Just keep on riding this story for as long as you can, and then take the next move. But the next move, don't go to the OF route. You got to keep them holding out till you're so popping that it's like, now you can see the nudes. And then by then, now you can get the 1.5 million in one day or whatever. You do the OF now, you make a few tens, maybe 50 rackies and whatever. That ain't nothing, fam. That ain't life-changing.
No, so then what else could be life-changing right now for her?
Record deal.
With what music?
She makes music.
Yeah, I know that. But okay. I'm not gonna sit here and judge right now. Okay, because who am I? I'm just a podcast now, right? I do podcasting like some people want to say, right? Other people want to be in the streets, right?
Listen, being a podcaster is way more popping than a lot of other things these days.
Right,
so hey.
Most of these rappers can't even perform. Don't even remember their lyrics and shit.
Yeah.
So at that end, I'm not here to diss them neither. But what I'm here to say is, on the route of the music side and a record deal for her, no. Maybe some distro, but no record deal. There's not too much. There's only one trick. That's a one trick pony in my sights. Okay, one trick pony. Because every time I've seen her so far, it's been drama. That's like the girl you would not. Sorry, I'm not trying to diss you, Lady SB. I'm just saying, in retrospective, that wouldn't be the girl I'd want to date neither. Because it'd be like every time I get around, there's some drama. Right? So it's a one trick pony thing for me. So when you run out of these tricks, what else are you going to do to get my attention?
You see, the thing is,
Sure.
you say that there's people who don't want to be around drama. Okay?
Yeah.
And salute the gems, right?
Yeah.
Because she mentioned before, you guys need to talk about Krishan and them. There's people who, now that, she cheated on friggin' Blueface with a U in her belly.
Yeah, she's
there was guys who wanted to smash her. They were looking at this girl with one tooth missing.
And
who punches everybody in the face.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, I want to smash.
I want to kill this thing with
You're
her belly.
telling me that there's guys who are not watching Lady SB through the screen and they're like, yo, that story's crazy. Yo, she sent the thing, the youths them to the CPS, but
I'd smash her
what that mouth do though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas will smash, bro.
Yeah, but
or want to smash.
So?
Like they go on Fresh and Fit, right? Oh my God, she pops up on Fresh and Fit. Like
she's gonna have to, but
girls go on Fresh and Fit.
They're demonetized, right?
Yeah, but even so, like they're still have a huge audience. Right?
Yeah.
Girls go on Fresh and Fit, get demolished by them.
Yeah.
And then get bare OF subscriptions after.
Bare OFs.
Because the guys who are still dissing them in the audience
wants to see them
still
naked.
Want to smash.
Yeah, wants to see them naked.
I'm telling you, fam, the world is crazy, fam.
I hear that, but
I'm not saying that we gotta just go with it and just be stupid and crazy like that. But
I will not be.
We gotta look at the world through like bizarro lens.
I know. I am with you, but I'm the guy going like this. Nah.
Those glasses hurt your eyes.
Stop. You know what I mean? I'm there like, yo, stop. You know?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to see all that. But I can give her an A for her effort.
I don't know, but yeah, I guess.
I'll give her an A for effort for everything she's doing to get my attention, to get your attention, to get the people's attention. We wouldn't be talking about her right now if she didn't do these things, though.
Put it this way, if it didn't work and she didn't end up on No Jumper, we wouldn't be talking about it at all because the story would have been done.
But see, No Jumper is inevitable. Anybody who's up to fuckery can go right there and be with open arms welcome. Like, come on in. Like,
if you're invited.
If you're invited, yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can go up to LA all you want. And listen, this is all due respect to other rappers. rappers go to LA. They don't all go to No Jumper, bro.
No, they don't.
There's a lot of Toronto rappers who've been to LA in the last 2 years, bro.
And they're not even nowhere near the building.
They did not go sit there.
No.
You know what I mean? Coolest podcast in the world. You know what I mean? Didn't get to hear none of that.
They got none of that. They got none of that.
Right? And I know it's kind of getting some of these people in the city mad. Even us talking about it, because it's like, fam, look how many years I've been putting in work. I came back and forth to LA, New York, or Miami.
Yeah, but when you went to LA, New York, and all them places, all you did was take pictures. Stop the bullshit, bro. Come back with a fucking record or something, dog. I cannot fuck with this shit when you keep telling me this. Like, I walk out of rooms when people start moving like that. That to me is insane. How can you do something 3-4 times the same way and not think you're crazy?
What is it? Universal Records.
Universal my bumba clat.
Sony Music.
Sony my brass clat.
Right? Just taking bare pictures.
It made no sense.
Oh, this is me and Lil Uzi Vert. Oh, this is me and Smoke Perp.
But you know what? No. I'll give you that. If you're at least in the rooms with them taking pictures with them.
Now you bumped into that nigga on Fairfax or some shit. Good. Yo, let me take a pic quick. Yo, you see me back in Toronto? Yo, you see how I'm doing over here?
Exactly. But it doesn't translate to the music. You know what I mean? It doesn't translate to the money in their pocket.
Not one microphone in their face asking them one damn question.
Not one damn question.
Right?
Yeah.
And listen, I can understand the vexedness. If I'm a rapper who putting in work for mad years and I need to get an interview with a No Jumper or something, and then a shorty tells a story about sending people to CPS, and then now she's there, fam, I'd freaking want to kick my mix over or something. Yo, I'll go on, this Pro Tool stuff, bro.
But you see what I'm saying? That's where the people, there's them doors. You know that Nori door? that Noriega was talking about, the door?
Yeah.
That's that door. That's up to you if you want to choose to go through those doors. You understand? For some people, that's not their luck. What luck for other people can be their luck may not be for you.
Well, cat luck ain't dog luck.
Right?
Like the old timers used to say.
Right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be too upset at myself because you see someone get through like the way they got through and you're going through it the realer and the righteous way.
Yeah.
Through the talent and really composing your own records, and you ain't got to do a bunch of theatrics. You're just being yourself as an artist. Yeah, you should never be mad at that.
Yo, this bare niggas at home trying to figure out fake stories for interviews.
God. Right now, like, yo. One time, I borrowed a baby. Right? I borrowed the baby, right? And I forgot that I left the baby on top of the car. You know what I mean?
Something crazy.
Crazy. You know, and then after, the baby fell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The baby fell, but it was still there. It was alive and everything, fam. I picked it up. You know, you know who could do those best stories like that? Buck.
Oh, Bucks be balling, or
Bucks be
balling. $1 million.
Yeah, Bucks be balling. Him, he can actually make those stories sound very believable.
Yeah. We just need to get I don't know if it's going to hit the same, but if we can get somebody else with another crazy story. Actually, let me stop. No more crazy stories. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Just be yourself.
You'll get true.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break, fam.
Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer!
We love hip hop.
Stop it. Oh yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jem, man.
Yo, big happy birthday to Jem.
Yeah, Jem's
Thank
Life
you.
Media.
Jem just pulled up on the microphone right there.
We're at the Wallace mansions.
Wallace Estates.
Yeah, the Wallace Estates right now.
Shout out to the 400th episode Friday.
Yeah.
Knowing you for years and seeing the transition, very proud of you.
Thank you. We're doing our thing, and it's your birthday today.
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago. Happy birthday.
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
There's an air horn that played. You won't be able to hear it. We got headphones. Okay, so I got another couple of topics. And big salute to Poetic Flacco for the people in the listening audience who took in that interview there. A very, very insightful gentleman. The man has a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go a little bit left here.
Let's go.
The DQ incident. Okay. Salute to Dope Boy DQ. He was shot a few days ago or last week sometime.
Yeah.
Right now, while we're recording this, he is still in critical condition. Right.
Yes.
Now, I had a whole rant about it before, and about the different things. You see the beast trying to kill you right there.
Lord Jesus. Sorry. Keep going, man. Sorry.
I had a whole rant about the drill scene and these guys kind of like, you know, with the smoking ops and all that, kind of bringing a lot of this negative energy onto themselves, right?
Yep. Your words are your one.
Exactly. Now, I want to kind of take away from this the DQ incident and just bring it into a more general conversation, right? Is drill music and social media the reason? Where's that dog coming from? Anyways, is drill music and social media the reason why there's no top 10 in the Billboard anymore? Like for the Billboard 100s?
Nah, man, that's not even nope.
And not just drill music, social media too.
Social media and all that. No, it's just that was the agenda. That was always the agenda. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's a life. Like it was born in 1974. You only gonna live to this 50.
Yeah.
That's it. You done. It's life. That's what I feel hip hop is. It's life. So their agenda is not. They want me and you speaking about it like, oh, is it because of drill music? No, it's because of the agenda. It's what the labels didn't push to the kids on a real level to say, yo, I don't need a person talking about genocide. You know what I'm saying? I need. How come Michael Jackson had an ABC song back in the day?
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm saying from those times. So labels never was like, we need a rapper that's singing about the ABCs, for instance.
Or anything positive.
Anything positive, right?
Yeah.
We need that. When it was there, it was like Common Sense and it was like Talib Kweli and all that shit. Those guys were considered boom bap, conscious
rap,
backpacker, and which wasn't as marketable, but we were listening to it because that's the origins, that's where it comes from, the hip-hop.
But even when they were popping, right, or when they were out, they were popular, but they weren't the most pushed. They weren't Jay-Z and those guys.
No, but they were underground.
They were one of the first to get a major deal, if I'm not mistaken.
Who? Black Star?
No. Talib.
That's what I'm saying. That's Black Star. No,
yes.
They were never. No, they were under. No,
they were on Raucus.
Right? That's not a big label, guys.
But they at the time were the biggest of the underground guys.
But
there was still
the Ruda Damager. But J. Ruda Damager.
Yeah,
that guy was on Raucus. He was pushed heavier than them. It was most deaf, but out of any of them.
Yes,
this biggest rapper at those times is still kind of the genocide pushers, even though it was a different style. Like Jay-Z and those guys were still
teach
more
you
artistic.
How to get money, though, dog.
Yes, but if you really take it to the root, ex-crack dealers, gangbangers, all these different guys were still the top of the game.
Yeah, but showing you how to get money in these records. Now, bro, that's realer to me. I wanted to know how to get money.
Yeah,
so give me a scheme. You know, so I listened to rap music in an intelligent way when I was coming up, because that I was hearing intelligence on how to make it, what's a triple beam.
Yeah,
like I'm interested in the wordplay to hear what was going on in the streets.
Yeah.
So now I'm learning this slang editorial shit, and I'm like, whoa, this is a whole different level.
Yeah.
Now it's just straight spin your block. I'm gonna you.
Yeah, which brings it to my point.
Well, we were talking about it today. Drill music really originated in the UK.
Yes, that's cool.
Chicago kind of took it to that next level
and put in the dissing their ops on a record. Now, that is where they wanted. That's the agenda. Because if they didn't want you to rap about these things or make music, they wouldn't sign this.
And now that it's all signed, my point is it's not the artistic value, with all due respect to the guys who do make it, is not as good as the stuff that we were just talking about, right?
It's definitely not as shock value as the stuff that we were just
No, I'm not saying shock value. I'm talking about the artisticness of like a Jay-Z song back in the days.
Yeah.
The average drill song is not touching the same wordplay. They're not getting a good person to do the hook and all that. Like, it's just quick. Just put the shit out there, right?
Yeah.
Drill and a lot of other music that comes out these days.
Yeah.
My whole thing is with that, and I won't even just put drill music, but just this contrived, quick, not really giving a fuck about the art music.
Fast food music.
Plus social media.
Yeah.
Where we care more about the stories and all that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not getting good enough music that deserves to be number 8 on the Billboard charts. Like, what rappers are really producing until we get another Drake project? You know what I'm saying?
Nicki is still on the charts above all.
Yeah, but
she's old. Like, I'm talking about some new people.
Someone new.
Like, I don't want to have to wait for Drake to drop. Central C is cool, but is he getting into the top?
No, he hasn't had another banger.
Yeah,
since, right? And if he does, it's probably only Europe. It's really blowing up in yet until it crosses over to here, right?
What do you guys think of Bia?
Like, all these people are great and talented.
Yeah,
but the question is, remember, we were saying, and we're in the latter part of 2023 now.
Yeah.
There's been 2 albums that have touched the top 10 Billboard chart, right?
Yeah.
The Travis Scott album and the Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
There's been multiple albums that have dropped this year.
Yeah.
And hip hop is just not charting the way it used to.
Because they made sure it was free.
It's free. I just don't think the music's good enough, bro.
It's shifting.
And it's
shifting. They're going into the Renaissance era. The Drake album with that dance crap and the
no way dance house music. It comes from.
I'm just saying the hip hoppers are realizing, the actual artists like Uzi Vert, Travis Scott. You know, we haven't had that Playboy Cardi guy yet. He's
he keeps pushing back his shit because he's a weirdo.
Yeah, but is when he drops, will it be top 10 in the Billboard charts? Like,
no.
The people who are holding those positions have nothing to do with hip hop right now, and when you look at their music that they're making, just on a technical level, it's better produced music than a lot of the hip hop shit that's coming out, fam.
Yeah, because hip hop just became something you can make in your basement.
Like, my pussy hole pink, my booty hole brown. Like, this is the level of lyric. Like, even though I like the
shout out
song,
Sexy Red.
No, I like Sexy Red.
Doing her thing though. She in her lane.
But the level of musicality and lyricism that goes into making a hip hop song is nowhere. And I sound like an old guy on the porch, but it's nowhere near the same as it used to be 15 years ago. So you're not going to get chart topping music off of music that's...
So let's have a real conversation. Can we blame... Can we blame, like, let's say, like, the shift in the past 5 years? I'm just going to say, as far as female, can we blame, like, let's say a Cardi B for this music where she doesn't write? It's all about the stripper,
because
the booties, can we really look at it like it's acceptable not to write your music? That's a big part of having authentic feeling music where you really feel it because it's coming. So even though Sexy Red and Ice Spice aren't, you don't feel it. They're writing it, so you feel it a little bit, even though it's not that lyrical. At least it's coming from somewhere that is authentic because they're writing it. You can't actually, like, being an artist, being a singer, you're not going to sing a song that really comes from you, from a personal experience, as good and as passionate as you're going to sing a song from somebody that wrote it for you. Like, you can act like you can and you can pull it off. People do it all the time. But those real songs that come from that place.
It can only come from you.
It can only come from you.
But, okay, for example, you mentioned Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Let's say she wrote Munch, right? But let's say she wrote the whole Munch song, right?
She did.
Who cares? You thought I was feeling you? Niggas a Munch. It's like that's like a nursery rhyme 2-second rap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is what's getting pushed out into the world.
Yeah.
Where back in the days, the music that was charting, there was a lot more thought, a lot more time put into it. So
but it was
of
still
course
direct.
It's going to go further.
It was still direct too, because remember, Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about Come on, that's Salt and Pepper.
But even listen to that hook.
But they were way more.
The hook was groovy.
Let's talk about all the good times and the bad times.
TLC, come on, like
there was writing that was happening in these things. There was thought put into the shit. Yeah, there was soul in it. We don't have that now. The stuff that we have now is remakes of those songs.
And the kids are thinking they made it up.
Yes.
It's crazy to me.
Like, okay, Coi Leray, she has her song. That's a great song.
Girls are players too.
I like her though.
Yeah,
I like
great.
her.
But because she comes from hip hop legacy.
Yeah, she does. Let's be honest.
So you're gonna have that type of authenticness to you.
But is that song really going? Is it really sitting in our brain for the next 20 years?
No,
because there's a song before that.
Exactly.
Yourself.
That one is the one that's sitting in our head for 20 years.
Remember, think of the psychological thing of it. Remember when you had to wait for your music?
Yeah.
They're only releasing quarters.
Yeah.
So you had to wait and you had to sit with that. And you're reading the lyrics and you're so now when music is coming out so fast, you don't have that repetition other than the radio, which doesn't matter.
You can't keep
up and it doesn't stay in your mind. It's about repetition. It's about doing things and hearing things over and over and over and processing them in a way.
Okay. I was listening to the Sauce Walker album, the one that just came out. Fam, from front to back, this thing is magnificent.
Okay.
This is his best piece of work, and I actually waited for it because I'm a Sauce Walker fan.
Yeah.
I actually waited for this work. I watched the man go around America and make all these records where he's rapping now. To me, that like when I hear this album, I'm like from front to back, this was taken seriously.
It's quality.
It's quality. He didn't just put it out like how he would put out all the rest of the stuff before to get us to know him, right? He took his time for this album. It's #1. That's a #1 album right now in America.
In the hip hop charts.
I'm
talking about the whole 100, the top 100 charts, like next to Taylor and
what's his name? The white boy,
Harry Styles, and
what about the white boy there?
Which one now?
The white boy with the long hair there, man.
It's Post Malone?
No, next one there, man. And they just took away some plays from him too in streams.
Oh, Russ. Yes,
he's Italian, by the way.
He's a perfect example of somebody who's doing it on an independent route.
Yes,
but even him, he's not getting the Billboard look that he wants. And,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
No,
and he tried to even be with the Machine for a second, like signing for a second, but like
he signed to QC, I think.
No, he signed some other deal for like a hot second, but I mean, he's still technically independent.
Yeah,
but like my whole point is, hip hop is not going to touch the #1 charts unless the music actually gets better.
Well, what do you think about Casper doing the Halsey song? Like these type of songs, like I guess it's kind of drill and kind of remixing.
No, yeah, but he remixed it in a Gunman way, which is you're supposed to do.
Listen, if it catches fire and does.
But it's not his song originally.
But is that like how?
No, it's not his song originally.
Jamaicans take covers and
but then it can't become a song on the Billboard.
True.
Because it's not an original song. That's the reason why they're singing it. It's called a dub plate for a reason.
Dub plate.
It's called a remake for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's called a cover for a reason.
Now, if he goes and gets the paperwork and gets it cleared, and now you can have it as his own official song.
Yeah, but that's different. It still can't make radio and them thing there and be on the Billboard when the original song and the songwriters.
No, you can do that.
You can.
Stan. Remember, Stan is originally. I forget the girl who sings on the tune is originally. It's
Moby or something like that.
Something like that. It was originally that tune, and they basically remade it, and then he put a rap to it.
But see, that's what rap can do when it's sampled. Did she come back
and it's her song?
And
she sang the chorus in the Eminem
they cleared
song.
everything. They did everything all clear.
But that's different.
They got money, bro.
They got money, right? Then that's different.
Well, I'm sure Koi's label is clearing these samples because how would they?
Not even Diddy owns that beat, really.
Oh yeah, he got what's his face? Oh, for Missing You. Oh, they took what 85%.
Yeah,
of
but that
song.
song still those songs
are still on the Billboard to this day.
They still chart.
Chart.
If you clear all your shit, right, and you put it out, You could still have a charting song. That's not the point that I'm making. I'm saying the music that we're producing these days and the fact that social media is really running what we care about. Like, we care more about their stories than what their music
what their music is, and it sucks.
Right? So then how is anything going to be number one if all of those things are playing a factor?
Because you want to know why? You want to really effing know why?
Why?
Because we let too many flipping wannabes and fakes and cappers and all that shit in. We let too much, like, the culture used to be very niche. Very fucking tight-knitted, bro. You got to really be able to rap, bro.
Well, you had to get through a record label to get your stuff be able to get published.
Right? Now you got anybody just doing it in their room, and then there are two friends that are nerds just like them. It's like, yeah, dude, this is fire. Fire.
Upload that.
Too many yes men.
And it's like only 3 men listening to this one tune 1,000,000 times.
Or it catches fire because people's expectations are low now, fam.
Yes, it is.
Everything's fire to them, but the things that are fire are really trash, bro.
Okay,
trash.
Okay, it won't catch fire, but where it catches fire with the low vibrational trash is when you come from a hood and there's enough niggas around you still saying, yo, this is fire. And low key, they know shit.
Yeah.
Right? But they're like, yo, we're going somewhere. We gotta, they can see themselves on the Grammy stage. All of them in their ski mask, ready to go.
Like, okay, before we close this right here, right?
You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Who's the biggest drill rapper, period? I'm not talking about Canadian American. I'm just talking about period. Who is the biggest drill rapper?
Soze.
Sosa?
Sosa.
No, I'm talking about who's selling records right now. Not historically. I'm talking about who's right now selling the most records out of the drill rappers.
Ice Spice, if you consider her drill.
She's kind of like, I would call her
Barbie drill. I call it Barbie drill.
Right?
I call it Barbie drill for her. Like, this is for the airhead girls.
Like, okay,
that's for the airheads.
Fabio Foreign, he's considered a drill rapper.
He's not selling like that.
He's not selling.
He's not selling like that.
Right? I think Pop Smoke is still selling more than them.
He is. His albums are triple platinum.
R.I.P.
And he gone.
Who else? Give me some names.
No, I'm gonna give you one.
Dirk, but he's not really drill anymore. But
Dirk is drill.
He's a drill, right? He comes from that scene.
Right.
Dirk.
So Dirk, good.
Dirk.
Okay.
Right.
Where's his top 10 Billboard song?
With Drake.
Yep. Actually, King Von's album sold more than his.
We need Drake to get on the top 10, man.
Yes, dog.
This is what I'm saying.
Yes,
without
dog.
Drake having to drop an album and what rap is going to get into the top 10?
Would you consider 21 drill?
No, he's
street
trap.
Rap. He's trap rap. He's from the trap.
He's from the trap.
K-Flock.
Yeah, because they all drilling.
K-Flock is he's the next example of a huge drill rapper.
He's done too.
He's in jail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, drill music
is the devil.
It's on its way out.
It's the amount of drill music that has been so popular.
Yeah.
You would think that it's the most popular stuff. But in the end of the day, all this drill music has come out. None of it is really charted. Nothing is really, you know what I mean, made a difference in the hip hop game.
You want to know? That's the trick. I'm telling you guys this. I used to do this shit. It's the trick. They tricked us out of our position.
Yeah.
They made us talk all this bullshit when they know there is a parental advisory on radio.
Yeah.
So records that that are number one in America on the underground level and across America, every kid is listening to. You'd wonder why it's not on radio, because the genocide that it is promoting.
Yeah.
So where they flipped us and tricked us out of our position, out of our pants, shoes, and underwears, is by saying, yeah, we want the guys that are talking about killing and drilling and all
NBA
that.
Youngboy.
Yeah.
He's one of the most. All the kids love him. He gets listened to, but he's not on the Billboard.
You cannot hear that guy for the life of you on radio.
Exactly.
But he is the richest out of all of them. So to do it, there's only one or two that can do it like that.
Yeah.
Though.
So you might be right. They might have tricked us out of our position.
They tricked us out of our position for them to kill and assassinate hip hop. I'm telling you, it's anything we've had, they've already killed it. All right. When it comes down to the Black Panther gang, they've not even the gang, Black Panther group. They took that, infiltrated, split it apart, and tore it down. Killed mans in it, did all that. MLK doing something very positive for the people, white people and black people. What they do? They killed his ass.
Yeah.
Right. So now what you got to think of it is like, yo, hip hop is an energy. The fact that white person that was born in 1902 that has an ignorancy to black people that were already in America or already in Canada, that ignorancy, and then hated anything we did or hated, they already built a plan on how to kill something that was in an energy level. This was the only way we can speak to each other these times.
Yeah.
These are the only ways, bro. So what it was is that if we continue letting this energy of music be positive, because when we had Fight the Power by Public Enemy, and when we were having those type of groups like Queen Latifah and stuff like that with I remember that song, sorry. You need to be self-destruction, right? Those type of records. Listen, bro, those were times where I'm sitting in my room with the African chain on and I got a Gumby haircut, like, you know what I mean? Got the Jerry curl with the 2 fucking lines going through it, like, bro, and my Ewings on, big Ewings on and some big jeans, and I'm on some, like, you know what I mean? I'm wearing cross colors thinking like this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Because it felt good. It felt real. I felt a part of something. Now, mind you, once we started letting, I don't want to be racist or anything, but other races into the situation, that is the open arms we had. So they followed the code too. You kind of see what I'm saying? But you got to remember, it leads back to the parents who didn't want their son or daughter listening to this jigaboo stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't want their kid. So if a person is at government and then their son is sitting in the room like cruising down the street in my 6'4", and the government of LA, the governor is like, oh, what a blood clot are going in my house. Bro, I'm gonna make sure this thing that my son is listening to is dead. By the time he turns 40.
You
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by the time I leave this earth, this is too positive. What? No, okay. It's not dying yet. It's been 30 years. They're like, it's not dead yet? Okay. Let's do this now. Let's really throw genocide into this.
So by the time we get to 50 years,
it's dead.
So Nas was right.
Yeah, but he knew because he's sitting in the boardrooms with them. He called it. He knows. So now, if I'm Nas and I have a label or I have any type of situation, what am I going to do? I'm going to go get a country singer. They could be black, but they're going to be a black country singer. Have you noticed all the black country singers popping up lately?
Yeah, and K. Michelle's really doing well.
There's too many. There are so many because the real roots of American music is country music.
Yes.
It's blues music.
And you can get a country singer and call him Nas X.
Oh God.
Isn't that crazy?
That is right? So that was another way of ruining it because they know hip hop is thank you. They know hip hop is like it's a masculine thing.
And very influential.
It is very influential all over the world. Everybody wanted to do this. Everybody was going like this. Everybody wanted to wear their pants low. Everybody wanted to wear their hat, their toque higher than it's supposed to. Like everybody wanted a bomber jacket that had a Kansas City Chiefs logo or Buffalo Bills. Like, come on.
But,
we're all wearing the same fashion. It's deep, bro.
But now that the culture, like hip hop culture is the culture.
Yeah.
It's an exchange for not getting top placements in the Billboard charts.
Yeah, we've been on it for too long. Way too long, bro. Imagine, bro, it killed rock and roll. And mind you, rock and roll was created through the South and those things. So it's been too long on top. Imagine 5 years ago, you could go to every commercial on TV. It doesn't matter what part of the world you're in. It's hip hop influence.
Yeah, I think it still is. It's just that we just can't have them top spots anymore. That's reserved for a whole other music.
They're still using hip hop beats.
Yeah.
They're still using the beats and then putting other genres of music, which is pop. They're putting it in over top of it. That's what they're doing.
Taylor Swift, who I always use as the example of number ones, she got a song with Ice Spice.
The racist chart obsessed queen. That's what we call.
Pardon me? Say that again.
Anyways,
shout out to Ashes.
Let's get off of this topic here before we get too deep into the wormhole. I got something. Actually, you know what? One more thing I want to add as a topic onto this topic.
Okay.
Drake and Weeknd's song is up for not their song. The AI.
It's up for a Grammy.
It's not up. It's going to be submit. It's up to be submitted.
Oh, it doesn't mean that.
Right. So it might not. It's not nominated or anything yet, but it can be submitted for a Grammy.
Now,
How is that possible?
You saying that, and this guy always gets jibbed by them? And imagine this now wins.
He doesn't even submit to them anymore. He doesn't. He's like, I'm not down with that anymore. So I don't submit my music to it. But the AI is over there now getting submitted.
That is insane.
That would cheese me.
Bro, I want to break the mixer, bro.
Yo.
For to be like, yo, fam, that mixer's expensive, bro. What are you doing?
Mash up the whole studio.
Stop breaking the stuff in the studio.
Big baseball bat, just meet up the whole boards. I'll be by this.
Just Drake rage, bro.
No, he should somehow glitch into the Grammys like video screen and come up when the award comes up and be like the Wizard of Oz.
Be like, y'all playing. Y'all playing.
Like if that guy, like imagine, okay, let's play this out. They submit it. It gets nominated
and it wins.
The ghost guy goes up with his little ghost thing. Now he looks like a KKK guy because he's wearing a sheet over his head. Because remember, that's who made it. It's like Ghosts 870 something or whatever on
like
YouTube.
He has an actual like character.
Like the
avatar.
The avatar of him is a guy with like a ghost thing on.
Yo, it's probably
a ghost sheet.
Yo, fam,
that is insane.
It could all be them. It could be them. It could really be them.
No, I don't think so. Remember, Universal at first was trying to like stop it, but then after they were like, technically they didn't do anything wrong.
They own the technology. Why would they all of a sudden stop it? Of course, they have to act like they want to stop it.
Yeah.
Well, they never did, right?
No, but then I'm saying groups that don't like us, right, now can capitalize off of us.
Without even
being there, without being us, without signing us, without having to kill us. They're just like, bro, he's already dead or he's still alive. Take his voice, mix match his bitch up.
He hologrammed his younger self on tour. Like the technology is there. They can hologram Jesus coming back in the air.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So they can do this and they're showing everyone that they can do this and they're showing these artists, we don't need your bougie, you want all the percentages, you don't like this, we don't even have to do your hair no more, bitches, your nails, none of that shit, because we can create an AI version of you like is on
Okay, why do you think the actors are on strike?
Because of the AI stuff.
Thank you. So now all they have to do is go in the studio, take his face once, and that's it. Bye-bye. Listen, Tom Cruise.
Bob Marley can come with a new song
next week
in the 2024 Grammys, win, and then send a Bob Marley hologram to go accept the award.
Well, they've been doing this to Tupac for years. Let's be honest. They've been doing it with Tupac.
So they could get a new Tupac tune, new lyrics, new beats, and he can go accept the award. His hologram. We're there.
Imagine how fucked up that would be, though.
Fam, if this gets submitted and even gets a nomination, we're there already, fam.
Okay, and I know we're there because I know a guy who from the government, they put him through school to do the biggest AI course right now. He works for the government, way out, far out. And yeah, no, it's real shit.
No, but is it okay for you to be telling me?
I can. This is my dude. He know what's up. He already telling me what's up. It's real. They're targeting us. He can use my voice right now to call my house.
That's the crazy. Listen, that's
and
the whole
kids,
other thing.
And I could be like, yo, put some meat in the sink, girls. And that's all it takes. And yo, leave the door open too.
Yeah.
Or what was it? Google?
And they'll believe it's me.
Google was talking. There was this thing, Google or their alarm system, you know those Ring alarms? They were the Ring alarms were talking to the kids through it.
Yep.
The father came into the kitchen and was like getting something out of the fridge and heard it. And he's like, oh, what are you getting out of the fridge there, bud?
What, just having a conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Talking to the kid first, saying, what are you watching there?
No, I seen it. It's madness, and they caught it on
the camera.
They caught it on the camera
that was in their house,
and that's when I said, I'm not you do not put cameras from Rogers in your home, guys.
And you can't even say, yo, I'm moving, like as if it was a ghost or something. No, the thing that you're moving is moving with you.
Yeah, you better leave that there.
Creepy,
fam. It's cybernetics. As soon as you hook up your TV or whatever,
he'll be back.
Exactly.
He'll be like that. You think you can leave me?
Boom, boom, boom. Yo, hook up another Google system. Don't even try hook up another Google system because it's just going to be back.
And then he'll just be like, you can never get rid of me.
Yeah, same voice, same thing.
Hey, what are you girls doing over there?
Right?
Oh my God.
No, I feel like I seen a movie or like a Black Mirror type of thing like that, where like the thing started talking to you.
No, it was the little thing. It was what's her name? Who played? What's her name, bro? And it was a little machine thing, and I think she was in a coma. And then they used her AI as I know what you're talking about. It was
there's something
you
where
guys didn't read George Orwell 1984 in school, where he basically explained this happening. To all you youngins who don't read, go read the book, George Orwell 1984. And he explains the whole Big Brother watching with the TVs.
Yep.
Doing different experiments with rats and just mind control through the government, through your house. Through the electronics, through your house.
Yeah. So now you see with this whole AI thing, we've come to the point where it's replacing our music.
And that is the biggest shame.
And they're taking the two biggest artists in the world, or two of the biggest artists in the world, to use as an example to bring it home.
They did it to Nicki too, just a verse. She's had to come online and say, that's not me. I did not get on that verse.
See, this is the thing now.
There's the Kendrick verse that's floating around too.
Yes.
That people are like, is that AR or not?
Now a man can just be like, start making you sing some degrading things about yourself.
This is what I'm saying.
And you have no clue. Like, imagine they caught a Capleton AI and now they have Capleton.
Saying all the reverse of what the bunning fire he was bunning.
And he's like, yo, my love to do it.
Yeah, and I met two trans and da-da-da-da. And be like, what?
Guys, that's what can happen now.
So they're selling their catalogs.
To Capleton. We're just joking.
We have to use because he's the fireman.
Yeah,
so that would be the best guy. Like if I was an AI guy and I want to destroy people, I'd be like, yo, let's go for Bojo. Let's turn around boom bye bye and flip boom bye bye on,
Yeah.
Yo, that's how they can do
Make
us now.
all the songs LG friendly.
Yo, that's how they can honestly do us now, fam.
LG friendly reggae. Made by AI.
Made by
wow.
AI. Yo, Jamaica would burn out, man. Like you couldn't even be a DJ and spin that. You have to know a real article record.
Yo, fam, they're playing that right now on church right now. All of the tunes, except not even just blanking it. I'm talking about reversing and making new lyrics. Saying, yeah, I'm actually doing it and putting it in there and and the ayo things that I'm not going to say right now.
Hey, yo.
Just having Buju saying the craziest
things, bro. Oh my God.
You got to go into the dark web for that.
Yo, dog. This is where they can, it's scary, eh? That's
hours,
scary.
bro.
That's a spooky thing still. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie, man. That's real spooky.
Don't let it happen. Grammy Awards, just don't let it happen. Don't let the AI song win the Grammy, please.
Yo, Soulja was the last reggae Grammy Award winner, right?
I know.
That's crazy. We don't even know who that is. I know Collie Buds is probably in the group, right? But like, we don't even know who they are. So
they're like 3 white guys and a black guy now.
All right, so anything is possible now. Anything is possible, and because they're trying to push the narrative of 3, there's more than 2 sexes, genders.
68.
No, there's not. But anyways, I'm just saying, there's 68.
I'm just going by what I read. Right?
Yeah, I know. So now everything is pushed a certain way. So if you're gonna push that agenda, they're gonna push the AI agenda, and then they're gonna flip the lyrics on us, and it's gonna be LG friendly, like you said before. And like a lot of things are gonna change in the next 10 years when it comes to music.
Look out for that new Capleton giving some head song coming just now.
Oh my God,
Pause.
dog, pause. But yo, don't button him out, please, fam. I'm just saying that is the best way I could explain it for someone to understand when they can flip your lyrics. Like take the real fireman them and take the real guys and then flip their lyrics.
I'm gonna play some Capleton at the end just to show him some respect.
Of course, you have to show him some love. You know what I mean?
I got one more.
Yeah, man.
One more. BG.
Home.
Cash money in the honey.
Better than Navy. So if you ever play a hate me, serve you with gravy.
He's home. How long has he been gone for?
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. He did that upside down.
He's looking a little.
So I got him picture.
No,
there's a
he's
video
looking good
of Birdman here walking, linking with him. Watch the dreads.
Yeah. You gotta have the connection to the ancestors. That's the energy.
He got that jail weight on him.
Yeah, he should cut those off.
Huh?
All those years in there, the energy in there, I feel like you should
cut them.
It off.
I was feeling that too. But remember, those are your antennas. So maybe, because it's been 10 years, 11 years, he should cut them.
Start fresh.
But see what it is that he needs to leave New Orleans. Hopefully he's allowed to leave New Orleans. Because from here, in New Orleans is one of the worst places to live right now.
And he also had addiction issues, right?
Yes,
Remember, he was on the heroin, right?
He was addicted to heroin from when I was listening to him in like 1998. He was already addicted to heroin. You would hear it in his music. I love his music. My mother would be like, "What the hell are you? That slow slurring talking guy. He sound like he on drugs." I was like, "He is, Mom. He really is." I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, yo, and then I'm like, these guys are really putting needles in their arms and stuff like that.
Yeah. They were really on it.
They were really, even Weezy too.
All
right?
of them.
Weezy was doing these things are big in New Orleans. A 10-year-old doing heroin at the age of 10 is not. It's normal.
Like it's not unheard of.
It's not unheard of because Woody, I'm telling you, them boys are a different breed of black people.
Yeah, they were the murder capital at one point. Back in the 90s or early 2000s. But one thing on BG also, Birdman signed him back to Cash Money.
He has to.
What do you guys think about that? Do you think that's a good move for him?
Yes, for
I
sure.
feel like he was already signed forever, and they just are gonna revamp it.
No, he left. He left when he made that group. UTP. He left.
No, that was
what did he even go in for?
That's Juvie, right?
Yeah.
What did he go in for? Like
again, the same thing.
I think he had some guns or something. I don't remember what he went in. It was so long ago.
And it was heroin. He was back on the heroin. He was back on the number 4.
Because 11 years is a stretch, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that upside down though. Because before that, he did that. Remember, BG about what, 40? 50 by now?
Yeah, he's probably in his 40s.
No,
40s.
he about
or early 40s. Because if he's like Wayne's age,
he's older than Wayne.
He older than Wayne by 10 years.
No,
by 10 years.
10 years, dog. By 10 years, 9 years, 8 years.
They were like all around the same age by a few years.
No, BGZ.
You're thinking of Juvenile. Juvie was the oldest out of them.
I'm
niggas.
the biggest Cash Money fan.
Okay?
Yeah, I have all their albums. Okay, I've ever from
look up BG's
Little
age.
Baby Gangsters. Little Baby Gangsters was the group.
Look up BG's age. Look up Wayne's age. Wayne was the youngest.
Yeah, Wayne was the young. Wayne, no.
Yeah, he was
Turk.
young.
You have Turk. You have Wayne and Turk. They were the two youngest.
And BG was older than Turk.
BG was older than Turk.
Yeah, I think that is right.
BG about 50 odd right now. BG and Jay-Z and them, man, they all are from the same time.
Are you serious?
How much you want to make a bet, guys?
I say 45. Let's do it. Okay,
I say
putting 5 on it.
I say 45.
Are we putting 5 on it?
46, almost 50.
So Lil Wayne is 40.
Yeah, my age.
Okay.
BG?
No, BG would probably be... BG's not going to be 50, fam.
45.
BG's not older than me, bro. BG age. BG. It's hard to find him because like his name's just BG. Okay, so he was born September 1980.
Oh, so he's 40.
He's
42.
4 years older than me.
Yeah, so he's 42.
Yeah.
He's 42.
Yeah, so...
Well, okay, because you're doing all that heroin to make you look a little older too, right? So...
He looked like a baby in this picture that I'm seeing here on Microsoft Bing. Look at him. This is like right in the 90s Cash Money time.
Yeah. But bling bling time.
Baby phase.
Bling bling
baby
time.
gangster time.
Baby gangster when he was baby gangster.
And what was it Young Turk was his name or was it just Turk?
Well, it was Turk. Maybe it was Young Turk.
Let's
but
see.
It was Turk. I know him as Turk.
Because now Young Turk might be a whole other rapper, right? Hold on, let me see if what
Turk,
pops
Cash
up
Money,
here.
Cash Money Millionaires. That's it.
Let's see. If I just put in Turk age.
He about 40. He about 1980 too.
Like, why don't they all just go on tour? Like Turk.
Because Wayne got too much money. He don't care about going on tour with them. They would be nice to tour with him. But that's if Wayne wants to go on tour with them.
I know, there's a lot of history.
Because people are like, because that's you just brought up, like, you know, maybe a Hot Boys reunion. Yeah, maybe
Huge.
Turk, BG, and Juvenile might roll with them. Juvenile say,
That's
okay, I'll
about
go
it.
on tour with
That
y'all
would be
niggas.
crazy. Would you guys go see that? I would see that.
Maybe Wayne will pop up on a couple of dates.
Yeah.
Wobbly, little wobbly.
Drop it like it's hot. Wobbly, wobbly.
Right?
Drop it like it's hot.
But when you think about where he went, and like Turk went to jail, BG just coming home now. Juvie went, he did good for himself, you know what I'm saying? And he's still signed with Cash Money. Don't get that twisted.
Yeah, he's still
right?
there.
Is he?
Yeah, he left and he came back.
These guys are rich gang.
Right? He's
rich gang.
not active like that. Like Juvie's just chill.
Nah, he has a son that raps.
Yeah.
Just got shot, and his son got fatally shot in his head.
Wayne is here, bro, like on a whole other stratosphere.
He's the best rapper alive. He is the best rapper alive.
And he signed Drake.
Another best two rappers alive.
Like, do I got time to go hang out with my guys from back when I was a teenager?
Even Tyga's doing good.
Tyga, my heroin addict friends from back in the days.
I'm trying to break myself away from that. And
Who else?
You guys want to go on tour when? Like, bro, I got money to count.
Y'all falling asleep on buses.
Did he sign Lloyd too? Lil Wayne?
Yeah,
Lloyd?
no, he was Cash Money. No, he was Murder Inc. Lloyd was Murder Inc.
Oh.
Fam, I think like Wayne, he might need to go start looking out for them instead of this Birdman. Wayne needs to come and say, yo, fam, I'm going to do some songs with you because remember, when's the last time you heard a Turk and Wayne song?
Never.
Turk said he has a song with Wayne and I think friggin' Kodak Black might be on the song and it went nowhere.
It went nowhere.
Okay? Like, Wayne ain't f***ing with them like that, bro. Wayne got other shit to do. Wayne probably don't even know he the nigga home. He's like, what?
Crazy.
Waking up out of a stupor with two strippers, like, what? The nigga home?
Okay, cool.
When's my next tour date?
Yeah, tell Woody when. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You
don't even know what to tell him.
Tell Woody. Just tell Woody. I don't know what tell Woody. I don't know.
Like, I don't know, fam. I don't think they can even get him on the phone, bro.
That's the thing. Wayne probably ain't even got a phone.
Yeah, you got to call Mac Main.
No, you got to go catch him at the skate park.
Yeah.
But these are the groups you would want to see, like the way rock and roll was, and they'll go out to see their favorite rock band and they're singing the same songs from 40 years ago. You want to see Cash Money. You want to see Wu-Tang. You want to see.
You got to remember,
groups.
we're getting the Little Wayne that didn't swear. If we're gonna watch the
he doesn't have to. He's that great of a rapper. He doesn't have to swear.
No, but this is what I'm saying. When he came out, he was 10 years old. When he's like the hot boys, we on fire.
Bro, he wasn't allowed to swear.
He wasn't allowed to swear. There was in the contracts. He was not allowed to swear when he was 10.
Old songs. There was no swear.
So when he's wobbly and the beat toys, the beat way, when he's doing all that, that's swear words. But he couldn't use no swear words, so he's doing sound effects and stuff like that.
Whoa.
That's the Wayne we would get. I don't think I want to see Wayne for 45 minutes to an hour.
Hold on, let's flesh this out for a second. If they did do one, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna get like maybe half an hour of Hot Boy songs, and then it's just gonna turn into a Wayne concert,
bro.
Who cares?
I'm gonna watch that for the next hour.
Those half an hour
Wayne and a
songs.
Juvie. And
And
Juvenile.
Juvie concert.
Sick.
Yeah. Started with a Yeah, do a Juvie concert and then just end it with an hour of Wayne, and then I can go home.
I'm good.
I used to love Baby's verses. Come on. Come on.
Dude, the big timers are gonna
The
come
big
out.
timers are coming out. Manny Fresh.
Yeah, dog.
Oh. What was their song? I gotta find some big timers too.
You could even get a little dip set out on there.
Nah, man. Then you bring out the No Limit Soldiers. You gotta have No Limit. Like you gotta have Silk the Shocker. It ain't my fault. You gotta have Master P make them say
This is the truth
Ice
from
Cream
them
Man.
times.
Big timer. Gator shoes and the
Why isn't this shit playing?
Cause I'm right.
If that comes on at the concert, actually, I'll go kind of crazy.
I'm
like,
yeah, my new
go baby, go baby.
I'm pulling out all the old school moves that I used to do. With
Manny Fresh come out, start doing his little dances.
Right? With his oversized shirts back then.
We'll know all the bars, but like the kids will be like, put on some more Wayne shit.
I know, but still, they have to hear the old to know where Wayne really got it from.
Okay, one more question on this BG shit.
Yeah.
This BG, will people care if BG drops an album?
No.
Yes.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Are you fucking kidding me?
We have a split jury.
What if they put the proper marketing, the proper money, and it wasn't just looked at as like a joke?
The only way I'm listening to a BG album if I see Drake, the boy, riding him.
So you don't think
pause.
You don't think that could happen? That Wayne could actually, or somebody Baby could make this actually be a good like comeback?
You got to get Wayne on the phone.
You got to get Wayne on the phone and Drake.
And yeah, Drake got to be like Drake, on like 3 songs.
And no.
Juvie.
Chopper. I mean, NBA Youngboy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cause he signed a Cash Money too right now.
And he better be fired.
Put BG and NBA on a track.
And he's got to be good too. He's got to not be rusty.
No. See, this is where we get the best writers and everything in there, and we'll be like, "Hey, you ain't on no heroin. All right,
he just has to live a little bit of life.
We gonna speed you up a little bit, though.
Yeah, because like I don't know, like I'm not dissing BG.
No,
like I love the songs back in the days, but I don't think that he was the most amazing lyricist. That now he's just been stewing in the jail cell, just getting better with time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if we're gonna hear. He might come out here and be like out of sync with the bars, saying old references and stuff. Like I know niggas get phones in jails and stuff, but like. Bro, like,
but you got to remember,
it's 11 years, fam.
He might have to live a little bit.
He's gonna have
to live. Remy had to.
Go listen to some shit.
When she came out.
Yeah,
this is how niggas rap now. This is how the beats sound now. Like,
probably know he's changed his life a lot though. Maybe even just a way of his like, he's probably gonna go spend time with your family. You know what I mean? And
does he have kids?
Yeah, he has like 8, like a bunch of them. Wow. A bunch of them.
So like a nigga telling us, like the world, like the internets have told us that he signed to Cash Money, right? They're letting us know, or we wouldn't even have the conversation here, right?
Yeah, but that's big. But that's gonna get him gigs. That's gonna bring in money. They probably didn't give him shit.
Yeah,
right, baby. Well, like, listen here, Woody. Remember from back in the day, Woody, when you owe me a hole when you crashed those 2 vets, and I just allowed it because you were like 18 years old them times. Get you back.
So do you think Rick Ross is going to be on your bill, huh? Baby's neck for this to see what he's going to do with BG? Because remember in that song,
that's a good question.
What did he say?
He said
he got on
something
his
about
head
BG.
top.
Yeah, he got on his head top about BG. You probably never visit BG or something. He said something crazy like that.
We never visit BG.
That was the worst example. Remember we were saying, don't get in between people's things because then when
he
they
does that all the time.
Rick Ross made a whole song dissing Birdman because he was mad that Birdman didn't pay Wayne his money. And Wayne's his mans in them.
And Khaled.
Right? So he's just sticking up for his mans in them, and then they make good. And Birdman pays the man his money.
He's like, I cried when I found out those watches were fake.
Oh my God.
Right?
I cried when I figured out the watches was fake.
So like, yeah, maybe now Birdman's hearing BG's, Rick Ross's voice in his head. What you gonna do for BG? That's why he went to go see him coming out of jail. This is why we have the video of them hugging.
He was scared Rick Ross was gonna go see him first.
Yeah, pull up in the Maybach.
Pull up and want to say, hey baby. Hey,
he's got a pool in the back of his
head. 100 racks.
Here's more than that. Come live on the acres.
Right? You know them niggas gonna do that for you.
Cash Money is an army, better yet a navy. If they ever play hate you, we serve them with gravy.
Let me executive produce your album.
Yeah. Get a little, put some Meek Mill on it. You want that NBA young boy?
Yeah. Birdman made sure, because his reputation is like, even though Birdman's the guy, his reputation is very salt, fam.
Of course. They wasn't with you shooting in the gym.
So like, now people are like, yo, fam, are you gonna like, are you gonna really look out for BG?
BG.
Listen.
He will though. Birdman is, because Birdman's taking care of NBA Youngboy. But Birdman turned around and took care, but
don't put too much money on him, fam. Like, bro,
let him live.
The nigga's like 40 years old now. Ain't nobody looking forward to the new BG album.
Well, that depends if he just.
I am.
People in the same age bracket as him are basically
I'm a big BG fan from when I was a youth, but like my nigga, like I'm not waiting for him. I could wait for a record to come out to judge him, and when I hear it, I'm like, oh, this is fire.
What if he surprises you and it's just like that?
Then I'm back to my BG. I'm back to my heroin addicts. I'm back.
Like, I can't see baby. BG being the #1 rapper anytime. With all due respect, anytime soon.
No, but the street shit, like if now he's on records, with certain artists.
I think it's NBA YoungBoy or Wayne, like you guys said, or Drake.
Nah,
it has to be one of them.
Nothing with Wayne. Wayne's too advanced. This nigga, remember,
them niggas ain't answering the phone.
If you sleep on a banana, getting the appeal.
Like, you remember, he had that laid back kind of rap, you know. So you gotta, when you're working records, especially with these labels, these big labels that have multiple records sold and everything, they gotta match these records. They're not just gonna throw out a fucking Lil Wayne and a BG record like it's 1999.
You think they have old records that they haven't even released
yet? Of course.
Baby's got
But
those.
you gotta remember, New Orleans has a different sound. Right? Remember when their beats
on it,
right? They have it. They have
that out now. You're gonna have to remaster all of that shit.
That's crazy. Manny will quit. Manny will be like, yo, guys, I'm retiring.
He's like, fam, I'm like 3 beat styles away from that time, bro. Like maybe 8. You know what I'm saying?
Right? So it's a whole different thing, man.
Gotta put those ones on thatpiff.com.
But they gotta get him out of New Orleans, or else he gonna get stuck back on that needle, man. And you know that place is a devilic place. So, and you know it's a very violent place. So if they get him out, send him to LA, send him somewhere else for, you know, you can relax.
Take your talents to South Beach.
Take your talents to South Beach. But then Birdman,
no, actually not South Beach.
Yeah,
that's
Birdman,
too close to Ross and them.
Ross was just like this, licking his lips like, I'm gonna go visit PG.
We was waiting for you.
I'm gonna visit PG. We was waiting for Boss.
Oh man.
Dayton County.
Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
We love hip hop.